Sandeep, a milk seller in a small village, faced constant failure. He was 40 and sold milk for his livelihood. Every morning, he'd wake before dawn to milk his 3 cows. He then carried this milk to the village market in 2 large pots. However, Sandeep was not a contented man. He always appeared sad and weary. His dairy business was in decline. His cows were weakening, and customers were leaving him. One sweltering summer morning, his cart broke en route. The cart tipped over, and both milk pots fell and shattered. All the milk spilled onto the dusty road. Sandeep sat down, head in his hands. "Why does this always happen to me?" he cried. "I am so unlucky. God has surely cursed me." An old woman passing by stopped. "Young man, why cry over spilled milk? My whole day's work is wasted," Sandeep shouted. The old woman smiled. "When did you last check your cartwheels?" Sandeep stopped crying. I don't remember. Maybe never." "So, is this your mistake or God's?" she asked, then walked away. Sandeep realized she was right. He never maintained his cart. He never oiled the wheels or checked for damage. Instead of learning, he went home angry, blaming the cart maker. Days passed, and Sandeep's business worsened. Then a wealthy merchant made an offer. "I require fresh milk daily for my large household," he stated. "Can you supply 20 liters each day?" Sandeep was thrilled. "Yes, sir. I'll bring the finest milk." But his 3 cows only produced 15 liters. A bad idea formed in his mind. "I'll just mix in a little water," he thought. The merchant will never know. For many days, everything went smoothly. Sandeep earned good money, believing he was quite clever. But one day, the merchant's mother fell ill. The doctor insisted she needed pure, strong milk. The merchant tested the milk, finding it watered down. The merchant summoned Sandeep before the gathered villagers. "You cheater," he yelled. "I trusted you. My mother is sick due to your fake milk. I will never buy from you again. I'll expose your deceit." Sandeep's face flushed red with shame. The news spread rapidly. Other customers also stopped buying from him. That night, unable to sleep, Sandeep decided to move to the city. "I will start fresh there. Nobody knows me in the city." He packed a bag and began the 2-day journey. On the first day, walking through a forest, heavy rain began. He ran for shelter under a large tree where a young man waited. "This rain is terrible," the young man exclaimed. "I was heading to the city for work." Hours passed as the rain intensified. Suddenly, they heard a loud cracking sound. "The tree! It's falling!" the young man shouted. They leaped away just in time. The massive tree crashed down where they had been sitting. The young man looked at the fallen tree. "Look, the inside is completely rotten. It looked strong from the outside but was weak within. That's why it fell." Sandeep stared at the tree, a realization dawning. "Just like my life," he thought. "From the outside, I showed myself as a good milk seller. But inside I was cheating. I was rotten, much like this tree. And like this tree, I also collapsed." They continued walking together. The young man then shared his own story. "I used to work in a sweet shop. I stole my owner's recipe and opened my own place. At first, business was good, but I lacked all the true secrets. My shop eventually failed. Now I'm going to the city to learn properly. The right way this time." That evening, they reached a small village. An old priest offered them food at a temple. After eating, Sandeep recounted his entire story. The priest listened attentively. "Let me tell you my story," the priest began. "Many years ago, I was a lazy farmer. I never removed weeds or properly tended my field. When harvest time arrived, I received very little crop. I blamed everyone but myself. One year, a severe drought occurred. All my crops perished. I lost everything. I sat beneath a tree and wept for days. Then I stopped crying and started reflecting. I recognized all my errors. I never worked hard or learned proper farming. That drought was not my enemy. It was my instructor. I became a student, working for an old farmer for 5 years. I learned everything from the very beginning. Afterward, I bought land and applied all my learned knowledge. I achieved excellent harvests and became successful. Remember this: failure is not your enemy. Failure is your best teacher, but only if you're willing to learn. That night, Sandeep couldn't sleep. He contemplated everything: the broken cart, the water mixed in milk, lost customers, the merchant's sick mother. Early next morning, he made a decision. I appreciate you giving me this opportunity again. Things completely transformed for Sandeep from that specific moment onward. Whenever difficulties arose, he would ask himself what wisdom could be gained from the situation. His enterprise expanded gradually yet consistently. Many years after, Sandeep was recognized as a leading, dependable milk vendor in the area. When a junior vendor inquired about his achievements, Sandeep offered a gentle smile and replied, "There's no hidden formula, my boy. I experienced numerous setbacks and lost all my possessions. However, I then understood that falling short isn't a conclusion. It's an instructor. I ceased avoiding my errors. I confronted them. I gained knowledge from them, and that truly made an impact." Sandeep gazed upwards, smiling as he recalled the shattered cart, the toppled tree, the elder priest's counsel, and the extensive journey that reshaped his life. "I'm grateful," he softly said, "for showing me that the most significant triumphs follow the most important teachings. Indeed, setbacks proved to be my most valuable educator. Keep in mind, your friend's existence will challenge you repeatedly. You will inevitably make errors and fall short. Yet, each instance of failing holds a valuable lesson. Those who achieve success aren't individuals who never stumble. They are actually the ones who derive lessons from their setbacks and resume their efforts with acquired insights. Do not evade your own errors. Confront them, absorb their lessons, as they will forge you into a more resilient and knowledgeable person."